Hi, my name is Tammy Tee Hughes. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I am an actress, model, entrepreneur, and I am happy to be here on this podcast with Peter Black.
Hi, I'm Wade Simmons, producer, director, writer, and somewhat of an actor. I'm from Chicago, and um, I don't even know how many times I've been on here with Peter, but I'm glad to be back again.
Yes, it has been fun. I am enjoying it. Is this has actually been like the most fun in my whole life,
That's
pretty
good.
much.
That's good.
And the reason being is because I love it and I'm so passionate about it. So that's what makes it fun for me.
Okay. Is there anything you would go back and change in your 3-year period? Is there anything? Well, let me take that back. Is there anything you wish you would have known?
Um, the one thing I wish I would have known was that it was gonna be so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that it is not a fall in your lap type of thing. This is something that you really have to work at. A lot of people think that, oh, I know I can do this. You that's you're supposed to give that to me. No, darling, you have to work for it. You know. So yeah.
Absolutely. Wade, I know like we've been brothers for a minute now. So where are you now on the journey, man? Is it still fun for you?
Oh man, I feel like I'm still just getting started, but I mean, I look at it like this. I don't think it's anything that I would do over because I feel like everything that I kind of went through and been through, by the grace of God, it actually encouraged me to actually start doing it. So I don't have any regrets.
Okay. All right.
No,
All right.
no regrets. No regrets.
Yeah, no regrets. Are you going to give yourself a time frame? I don't want to say are you going to ever quit, but do you have goals in mind like along the way to kind of check yourself, say, well, look, in 2022 I want to be here, in 2023 I
Yeah,
want
well,
to be
I,
here.
I think I may have spoken to Tammy about this. Actually, what I'm actually working toward is I'm still in the process of getting my license to be a funeral director too.
That's right.
So my goal is to kind of move to the political side of that industry, and then also to kind of pursue bigger opportunities in film.
Okay.
Maybe not so much Hollywood, but just like bigger, opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I am currently a United States postal worker. I've been there since decades ago. No,
Hmm.
since 1986. I
Okay.
started out as a casual, and that is I am now 55.
You do not look a day over 16.
Thank Yes, it has been a pleasure working there. I hope to retire in a couple of years.
Okay.
And I I lived in Chicago most of my life, and I decided I wanted, you know, some new things to go on. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I've always wanted to act and model, and I wanted to do a lot of things, but acting and modeling was the main thing that I wanted to do.
Hmm.
So I put in a transfer to move to Las Vegas. They accepted me. I upped and moved. I started my acting career. I've been acting and modeling for the past 3 years.
Hmm.
So, and within the next couple of years, I'm be able to retire, and that's going to be the rest of my life.
I got you. So has the experience been what you expected? Like since you started, like, did you think, I don't know what kind of thoughts you had prior to getting into acting and modeling, but has it been what you expected?
It has not. It
Okay.
has not been what I expected. It's how actors make things look so easy and it's just so natural. It in some instances it is extremely natural
Okay.
because I feel like I was born for this.
Okay.
But the work is ongoing. It's hard.
Hmm.
It's not an easy process. But if that's what you love and that's what your passion is, you will work through it.
Okay. Okay. Have you seen your progress in those 3 years?
Oh my God. I have definitely seen my progress. I have grown so much in these past 3 years in doing this. When I started out with some little photos of me,
Hmm.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
little
Yeah.
selfies, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Trying to
Right.
get these agents to look at me and they like, oh, call us back in a year,
Right. 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 Okay.
but now taking classes and getting coached
Get
and
it in.
oh
Get it
my God, the
in.
process is amazing.
Well, I got a project that I'm filming next Tuesday. It's gonna be another episode of my series.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, actually about forgiveness. It's one of the actress. We worked together a couple years ago,
Hmm.
but we had like a little incident. So we kind of gave each other another chance to work with each other. So I kind of incorporated that in the episode a little bit.
Right. Well, tell me, Wade, how are you defining success these days? Like, what do you think is, you know, at what point are you going to feel like you made it as a filmmaker?
I really just feel like once you start getting more people like to know your work, because I feel like the money will come. You know,
Hmm.
I feel like the most important thing is just getting your work out to people and kind of getting reactions to it. Likes, dislikes. Things you can work on.
Hmm. Well, tell me, since you've completed a lot of projects, and I know this might sound a little bad, but I'm not asking you to throw actors under the bus. But what I am asking you is, what do you think? So Tammy can know, and myself as well. Since you've been working with actors, do you think that what are some of the things that you think some actors need to improve on? Like what are some of the mistakes you've seen when people come on your set? Is it not being prepared or not knowing their lines or what is it?
Well, I would say for me, my thing is that showing up has been a bigger part
Okay.
in my book. Like I feel like a lot of actors, unless you like doing like something really big, they not even if you pay them. Like a lot of times, some of them are not really serious about working with certain people.
Okay. Yeah. And Tammy, tell me, what does it feel like being on set for you?
Being on set is amazing because there are so many things that you can learn from being on set. It's not just the acting.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn from the director, the producer, the light man, the
Yeah.
wardrobe lady, or man. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
so many positions that you can learn from. And a lot of times, even though actors are actors, they become producers,
That's right.
they
Mm-hmm.
become directors. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
they learn from that, from being on set.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how long did
You
you
know,
think, how long did it take you before you started connecting the dots? Like, I know like for me, until I started talking to actors and filmmakers, I didn't realize kind of like the full composition or everything that was involved. Like you said, the light guy or the sound guy. How long did it take for you to start connecting the dots?
well, the thing is that that's one of the things I learned in class.
Okay. All right.
And right now I'm in Actors Jumpstart Business Institute with
Mm-hmm.
Kendall Alexandria,
Mm-hmm.
and the program that she has is amazing. It's amazing. I've learned so much being in that program, and I've been with Kendall for maybe like I'll say almost 2 years. But within the 6 months, the first six
Mm-hmm.
months of being in her program, I got a 4 scene reel. Okay.
Okay.
I got new headshots, 12 headshots.
Right.
I got an agent
Mm-hmm.
just from being under her and learning under her. I got all that within the first 6 months.
Well, Wade, if I'm an actor and I'm coming and I do show up like you asked me to do, what can I do as an actor to make your job easier on set?
One thing that I do, like a lot of my actors, I'm in touch with them all the way up into the filming process.
Okay.
So a lot of times I kind of tell them everything that I want before they get there, like about the characters, details. That way when we get on set, there's less questions.
Okay. Yeah.
But like I said, most of the ones that I work with, once they do show up and we're on set, most of them are pretty good. Every now and then I might have to say, let's try that a different way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tammy, what do you do to prepare for your role? Did you learn that in class, or what do you do?
Yeah, I learned that in class too. Yes. What I do to prepare for my work, my first thing is to get my mindset together. I sit there and I tell myself, okay, you can do this. It's not that hard. Just follow the process.
Mm-hmm.
Is once you start like getting your mindset together and telling yourself, okay, this is what you want. This is what you're gonna do. You can do this. That's what I do to prepare myself to get everything done.
Okay. Have you been typecasted up to this point? Like, have you played certain type of roles, or have you been able to play just a variety of roles?
Well, since I've only been in the game for 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
I've only done a couple of things, which, like I live here in Las Vegas. I did a commercial for the Las Vegas station casinos.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then for the one of the local rappers here, I was cast in her video as a security guard.
Okay. Well, that probably was a lot of fun.
Oh God, that was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I showed Wade the video, and it was so funny too. It was really funny too.
Yeah.
But that was amazing. And before I left Chicago, I was in a video with Teresa Griffin, and I was cast as a party goer, one of the club goers, but it was a 20s thing where I was dressed up in the band with the feather and the tapper's dress and all of that. That was funny too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And now I'm just auditioning. I'm doing a lot of auditions. My agent is amazing as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Wade, speaking of, Tammy just said she had a 20s piece. Most of your stuff is current. Have you thought about doing a period piece? 80s,
Yeah,
70s?
I'm thinking about doing some time travel stuff too, actually.
Okay.
Just try to switch it up a little bit, doing something outside the box, even doing it like a musical or something.
Well, what year or what decade you think kind of captures your heart? Is it 70s, 60s?
I want to say maybe 1930s, 40s.
Okay, all right. That's almost I think that's like close to the Great Depression era.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Bootleggers. That's prohibition, I think.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what was the first time you went on set? What did that feel like? Like, were you nervous the first time you did? I know you were prepared, but you had to be nervous.
Oh, of course. The nerves is what drove me.
Oh, okay.
I said, and I also learned that in class with Kendall. It's natural to be nervous,
mm-hmm.
but turn your nerves into confidence, because you when you're nervous, that means like, oh, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Just calm down. You know what I mean? So I was extremely nervous, but once I closed my eyes and I was like, okay, let's get it together, Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready.
Well, what do you think you want to play? What do you think is going to be? Well, I guess it's two questions. Like, what would you like to play? And I don't know if this is a different question, but what do you think your niche is?
I believe I have more than one actually,
Okay.
because my main thing is like cop shows. I know I can definitely play a cop or a detective,
Okay.
but I'm also funny. So I want to be in like a comedy sitcom or something like that. Like a Niecy Nash or Sherry Shepherd kind of funny.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, so that's what I see myself as.
Okay.
I can
All
see
right.
myself being a judge too,
Well, yeah, but yeah,
quiet in the
yeah.
courtroom.
Well, this is what I'll say. I will agree to that. I think probably more of a judge than a security guard or a police officer. I got you pegged as a judge. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see myself as a judge. I can see myself with that gavel. You know what I
Now,
mean?
would you be tough like Judge Judy or more like Judge Mathis type of?
Oh,
Yeah,
I would
that's a good
be I would
question.
I would be actually I would be more like Judge Faith.
Okay.
Okay.
Now she she
Yeah,
she
she's
is
cutting
tough.
up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She's down to earth, but she's also real with her stuff.
You've been in a commercial and you've also been in a music video. So it seems like the scene is kind of popping where you are. Would that be true? As far as like for actors, like there's work to do.
Oh yeah, there's work to do.
Okay.
There's work to do, and I'm believe me, I'm submitting, and I'm just patiently waiting for my turn.
Okay. All right.
So
Yeah.
they always say that in actors' life, 98% of your time is audition, and
That's right.
that that is true.
Hmm.
So you can't, if you don't get something, it's not that it's your fault or you're a bad actor, or you didn't do good on your audition. It's just sometimes that your hair wasn't long enough, or it wasn't the right color. you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
a lot of simple things, but there, just keep doing it. Don't stop. You can even get frustrated, but don't stop.
Yeah. That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
I do.
Because once you keep auditioning and these casting directors keep seeing you, you know, keep going and keep going, one of them are gonna say, wait a minute, I remember this one audition by Tammy T. Hughes. She'd be perfect for this. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
That's right.
So
That's right.
that's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Is that it? How are you going to die? I know I asked Wade this already, but how are you defining success for yourself?
Well, to me, I'm successful every day.
Okay.
I feel like as long as I'm processing everything and I'm going through the process and not giving up and sticking with my dreams and continue to make my dreams a reality, I'm successful,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, because you keep doing that, everything else that people think that's gonna make them successful is gonna come. It's gonna fall. It's just gonna start raining on you,
Hmm.
as
Hmm.
long as you stay positive and continue with what you believe in and what you're passionate about, it's gonna come.
I got you. I got you. Wade, when you were looking at an actor's, I guess, self tape or monologues, because I'm sure you're always looking for new talent. What are you looking for specifically when you're looking at some of the work that they've done?
So a lot of times, what I do, this might sound funny, but a lot of times I'll go through backstage. Like I stopped doing like casting calls because a lot of the people I would get, they wouldn't respond. Like
Hmm.
they would like say they're interested, and then they never respond. So what I started doing, I would just go through and look at different people and look at some of their work and say, I think I know a character that she could probably make work. You know,
Hmm.
and then to me, I feel like when I do it that way, I know how to kind of sometimes tailor the character to certain people. You know, yeah.
Okay. And Tammy, since we're doing self taping and not in a time of COVID, on average, how many times do you retape it? Do you keep doing it until you feel like it's perfect, or you say, okay, if I don't get it after the
Oh
third time, it is what it is?
no, I will self tape until I feel like it's perfect. And
Uh,
you can only delete so many times, and then they'll say, "Oh, you're running out of space," so you have to go
yeah.
back through and
Yeah.
delete everything that you deleted
That's right.
and start over.
That's right.
And that's what I do. I take my at least between 10 to 15 times before I feel like it's
Woo.
worth sending in.
Woo. That's a
And I
lot.
have I and but see the thing is that I have fun doing it. You know what I mean? I make it fun for me, so I won't burn myself out. I make it fun for myself because you do it one way and then you be like, nah. Then
Yeah.
you try it another way. And sometimes they ask for 4 different takes.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
They will ask, yes, I had to send in an audition and they asked me to do it 4 different ways.
Mm, okay.
So yeah, and you do it in one way, you do it with this expression, you do it with a sad expression, you do it with a serious expression, and
Yeah.
and that's what they look for sometimes.
Okay.
So yeah, I will do it over and over until I feel like it's worth sending in.
Hmm. Well, you know what, Wade, man, I think, we've been knowing each other for a little bit now, but I don't think I've ever asked you, are there topics or there are certain movies or type of movies you won't make? And I'm not talking about porn, but are there movies that you go like, okay, that's not my thing. I'm just not going to make a movie about that.
It would probably be more like maybe like something about like killing or something like that. I wouldn't
Okay.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything like violent, no.
Okay. And Tammy, are there any parts that you've said from the jump you're not doing?
Oh yeah, I will not do nudity. I will
Right.
not do nudity.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I feel like, I mean, I give props to people who do it. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not for me. You know, it's not for me. And um, me, I'm not ashamed of my life. I am a lesbian,
Mm-hmm.
and I will not do sex scenes.
Okay.
With a man, I can't do it.
Right. Right.
I mean, if I have to do a scene where I will kiss a man or whatever
Yeah. Just
because
hold his
that's
hand or whatever. Yeah. Just something
yeah,
simple. Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But a full sex scene, no, I will not be comfortable at all.
Right. Well, how are you or where are you on the I guess the statement is that LBGTQ characters should be played by someone who was a part of that community. Are
I
you
mean, it's
where are you on that?
I'm open.
Okay, all right. All right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm open. I don't always have to play lesbian roles or
That's right. That's right.
anything
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I can play a mom role, with a husband. I just won't sleep with him.
Right. No, I understand. Yeah, it could be like family matters. Right. Yeah, yeah.
Right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
They never showed them in the bed
That's
together
right.
or anything like that. And if they did, they were fully clothed in pajamas.
That's right.
Yeah, now that's my
You
kind
know
of
what I'm
show.
saying?
Like,
So
yeah,
I can
I
do
like, yeah, I like those
yeah,
shows that didn't. They wasn't too graphic, they kind of left
right.
stuff for your imagination.
Exactly. I can do that. I'm open to all of that. And I'm even willing to put on a dress. I don't have no problem with that,
Right. Right.
you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, I mean, right now at this point, I don't have women's clothes, but I'll buy
Yeah.
some if
Well, but
that's
no,
gonna be the
but the
role.
yeah, but the movie is going to give that to you anyway. They're going to give
Ex-
you that to fitting. So yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm open for that.
Okay. Well, what about like 12 Years a Slave or Roots? Like you're cool with that as well?
Um, eh, um, I don't think I could play a role like that
Yeah, that would be tough
because
for me
that
too.
that is so emotional and heartfelt. I think I would have to pass on that one.
Yeah.
Like a slave movie or something like that, or something racist. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah. Wait, do you ever see yourself writing something like that?
To be honest, like I feel like racism is probably like one of those subjects I kind of stay away from too.
Hmm.
Just because it's really sensitive for some people.
Right.
Maybe like if it was a documentary, I'd probably do something like that. But as far as like just making something fictionalized, no.
Who would you like to work with as far as like actors and actresses in Hollywood?
Oh, my favorite
Yeah.
right now. Oh my God. I want to work with Vivica A. Fox.
Do
I want to
you?
work with her so bad.
But man,
You
she
know,
looked. Listen. I don't want to throw her under the bus, but she looks expired. Have you seen her face work and all that
I've,
stuff?
I've seen it, but I that has nothing to do with her acting.
You're right. You're right. You are right.
She
You're
can
right.
look however she want to look, but she's a great actress.
Okay.
And I feel like I could learn a lot from her. You know what I'm saying? As far as acting. And Angela Bassett,
That's right. That's right. That's right.
those are my top two people that I want to work with.
Yeah, Vivica did her thing in Kill Bill, and she also did her thing in Set It Off.
Joanna Man
Oh
and
yeah, Joanna Man too.
she was
Yeah,
funny.
I'll give her that. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. I'll give her that. And wait, who do you want to work with?
You know who I would really like to work with? Clifton Powell that played Pinky on Friday.
Oh yeah.
I would love to work with him because I watched like this thing that he did, and he was talking about how he got a lot of flack for being in B movies because he had already like had some Hollywood experience, and he was saying like to him it's not about being in Hollywood and not being in Hollywood. He said to him it's about doing what he loves. Kind of like what Tammy said, like it's like if you really love something, it doesn't really matter necessarily who you're doing it for, just as long as it's something that you really enjoy doing.
Right.
You can meet a lot of people that way, as opposed to just working with one set of people. It's a big world out here.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed Clifton Powell more in Dead Presidents, I think. Right? Was that the movie, Tammy? Dead Presidents, him and Lorenz Tate.
Uh-huh.
Was that it? Yeah. I enjoyed Clifton Powell. And did you see that Wade, Dead Presidents?
I haven't seen that one yet.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but it might be a little too much for you for you, Wade. It's a bit violent and graphic. But I really thought the subject matter was great. I think everybody in that movie did a great job.
Yeah. You know who else I would like to work with too? There's quite a few actors and actresses. Like I would love to work with like China Anne McClain. She's one of my favorite actresses.
What was she in? What was she in?
She did like a lot of Disney and Tyler Perry stuff. She played on House of Pain.
Well, I haven't watched not one Tyler Perry. I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched not one Tyler Perry.
Have you watched the show Black Lightning? Have you watched the show called Black Lightning? She used to be on there.
Well, I will look her up. I've seen the trailer for Black Lightning. Like I know the main character. I don't know his name, but I'm familiar with the main character. So which character was she on Black Lightning? Was she one of his daughters or something like that?
I think she played, was that Jennifer or something like? She played one of the daughters on there.
Okay, all right, okay.
But yeah, she's a really good actress though.
All right. Well, Tammy, tell me. Now that we're talking about good actors, do you think good actors are born or great actors? Excuse me. Do you think great actors are born, or do you think you can learn to be a great actor?
Like I said earlier, sometimes with actors and actresses, it comes natural.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It comes natural. It's like so easy for them. But a lot of actors and actresses have to be coached. And even the ones where it comes natural, they have to be coached.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. You can say, people always say you was born to do this because it comes so natural.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of things in the industry that you don't know that you have to be coached on from somebody that's been through it.